Hello, Lily. And that's Vera, actually. I know. This is their room, the cat's room, so I've invaded their space today. So we'll get started. Make sure you're in a sturdy chair if you're seated, or if you're standing, you can do that as well. And that your feet either have something non-slip on, or you're on a mat. Your chair needs to be on a non-slide surface as well, something nice and steady for our movement. And allow yourself to take in your space. So for just a moment before you close your eyes, just sort of taking this in as your yoga space. You've made it here. We can carve out this time for you, for your yoga, for your breath. Invite you to close your eyes if you'd like, or look out onto the floor in front of you, something to keep your neck in neutral. Lowering the jaw ever so slightly where someone almost couldn't notice. And the same with drawing your ears back over your shoulders just a bit. We tend to hang our heads forward and down. And so we want to lift them up a bit. Imagine being lifted from your whole head toward the sky, not lifting the chin, but keeping the neck in neutral. And as if some force was sort of lifting from your shoulders up the side of your neck, up the side of your head, through the top up to the sky. Tall spine. Let's draw the shoulders up toward the ears and then back, and then just let them slide down and rest. Tall spine and breathe. Maybe the lips are closed, but the teeth are open, breathing in and out through the nose if that's possible. If for whatever reason that's not possible today, just a slight little opening in the lips, but relaxing the jaw, not clenching the teeth. And listen to the sound of your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. We'll do a little breathing technique called ujjayi breath, or it's also called sort of ocean breath. So with your eyes closed, because it doesn't matter what you look like, we'll open your mouth as if you're going to fog up a mirror. And hold your hand in front of your face so you feel your breath on your hand. And just breathe in and out with your mouth open, kind of that fogging a mirror sound. And kind of listen to that sort of whooshing ocean sound. Good. Lower the hand. And then gently close the lips, and keeping the back of the throat soft, try to mimic that sound. So it's kind of a hollow feeling in the back of your throat, as if you were creating that fog sound, that sea sound in the back of your throat. You can't do this wrong. It's okay. It's just a different breath technique. But closing your lips and kind of breathing in this deep part of your throat, making that sound. Ease in the toes, just listening to this ujjayi, this sea breath. Very nice. Let's do 2 more in and out. Very nice. Open the eyes. Let's roll the wrists. So these breath practices that we do, especially at the beginning, it's kind of a way to shake out the cobwebs a little bit of the day, the beginning of your day, or whatever was up until this point, and let your mind think about something else other than what you were doing or what you need to do. And so these kind of breath practices serve as focus and distraction at the same time. Good. Fingertips toward the sky, the butt of the palm reaching out. Breathe. You can raise or lower, kind of depending on the tension you feel in your palm or your arms. Belly to spine as we're kind of moving our arms around. Sometimes we tend to dump down in the back. So belly to spine, kind of support the core. Breathe. Ease in the neck, ease in the jaw, not clenching. Good. And then as we inhale, so sort of as if you're turning a dial with your palms, inhale, thumbs sort of pointing back. Exhale, rotate that dial so thumbs are pointing down. Couple more times. Inhale. Again, find your height. If that really bothers your shoulders, you can bring them in. Inhale, dialing those thumbs back. Exhale, dialing them forward and down. Oof. Okay, let's dial them back. Inhale, hold, sort of bottom of the wrist stretching for the sky. Fingers down, thumbs back, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, dial those thumbs forward and down. Find your reach here, that edge between work and ease. Breathe. Very nice. Belly to spine. Let's turn the thumbs back. Woo. Shake out those arms. Very nice. We'll hold our strap. So we have a strap today. You can use a dish towel. You can use a belt, a scarf. I have an exercise band. It has a little bit of give. That's just fine. Come forward in your seat a bit so that your seat and your feet are kind of your tripod, your base. And move the hands around some. So holding on, maybe as much as knee width apart, your shoulders are your guide here. So if your shoulders aren't enjoying something, make them happy. So make the changes that you need to make them happy. Let's inhale, bring the arms up overhead. And if one arm is different, you can totally bend the elbow. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up, gentle grip. This is really just more about arm placement. And exhale down. Good. Now for this one, inhaling up, nice and slow. We're going to pause here and find your edge, not to strain. And again, if one doesn't like it so much, you can bend the elbow. Or maybe one arm goes back just a little farther than the other, belly to spine. Again, we don't want to overarch the back if that bothers you here. Breathe. Good. Reach the fingers for the sky. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower to the left. I mean, the right. Whatever works. One side. Good. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, other side. This side might be different. You might need to bend an elbow. Breathe. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. We'll hold here, breathe. Good. Inhale, reach. And exhale, other side. Breathing in. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, nice and slow down. Very nice. Give them a little roll. Very good. We're going to straighten the left arm out. I know it might be backwards, whatever works for you. Straighten one arm out, and we're just holding the band and elbows bent. So my right hand is in front of my chest. We're just going to breathe. And then switch. Just keep your breath steady. And switch. And switch. Very nice. Both hands together at the chest. Your strap might end up in front of your face like mine is. And then top of the the hands over the top of the head. Very nice. Lower the hands down. Let's bring the left hand over to the right knee. We have our right arm is down. We're going to bring that up. If you have stretch to yours, that's fine. If you don't, let me see if you don't have stretch. Let's just bring it up to the top of your range if it doesn't stretch. And then kind of an isometric pull. So pulling against, my band stretches a little bit, but if your band doesn't stretch, that's totally fine. Pull that non-stretching band toward the ceiling. And exhale, release. Inhale here. Exhale, lift, pull. Inhale down. Exhale, pull up toward the sky. Inhale, release. Other side. Right hand lift, right hand resting, yep. Left hand is down. Let's bring it up to the top of the range, sort of with or without that. If you have stretch, kind of the top of the stretch. If you don't, that's good, kind of at the end. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, soften. Exhale, reach. Kind of feel that belly button drawing in on the exhale. Inhale, soften, kind of softening the pelvic floor. Exhale, reach, push and lift. Inhale. And exhale, reach. Very nice. We're going to put that down. We're going to use this again in a minute when we stand up. So that can be a lot of tension on the low back since we were moving our arms and balancing. Let's open the knees nice and wide. Nice tall shoulders first. Let's do a little cat cow actually. Nice wide knee cat cow. So we're going to exhale and tuck that tailbone as if you were tucking in sheets under a mattress. Reach the mid back back. Shoulders come forward, the hands maybe slide down the knees a bit more, head dips. And then for your inhale, think about your tailbone first. It rolls out and up, belly comes forward, maybe down, heart forward. You can slide the elbows back. Exhale, tailbone first. We get this flexion and extension of the spine, non-weight bearing, so it's good for our back mobility. Inhale, tailbone first. Slide those elbows back. So move through this on your own. Maybe you close your eyes, maybe not, whatever works. Just remembering breath and tailbone first. You're going to get that whole wave of your spine. Really good for spine health. Even this first thing in the morning, move your legs out over the side of the bed. As long as your feet are steady on something, really good first motion. Good. Next time you come to cat, go ahead and hold the knees, tuck the tailbone, and find that reach in the mid back. Sit here and breathe. Ease in the jaw, ease in the toes. Taking some nice deep breaths here, kind of letting the breath sort of stretch you from the inside. It's a slight compression in the front. We're breathing into the back, opening up that space between the shoulder blades, letting the head hang. Good. At the end of your next exhale, kind of draw the belly button in, support the low back, move back to neutral. Very nice. We're going to come up out of our chair. Here, I'll just stay sideways here too. Slide the feet underneath the knees. We're going to pivot at the hips, reaching forward with the heart so you feel your weight kind of evenly distributed in your feet. You can put the hands on the top of the knees. You can outreach, side, heart, whatever you'd like. And as we inhale and then exhale, we're going to use that exhale to draw the body in and up. Thinking about that pelvic floor as we lower back down, we're going to soften, kind of the bottom of the belly, bottom of the pelvic floor. Exhale, draw in and up. Inhale, soften. Exhale. Good for the leg and core strength. Good for the pelvic floor. Thinking of the bottom of the pelvis, that basket, and softening and opening as you lower, and exhale, drawing in and up through the center of the body. Coming down into chair and hold. Playing with your heart coming a little bit forward, you feel it in the toes, your seat a little back, feel it in the heels. Shoulders are back, straight back, top of the head reaching away from the tailbone. Maybe lower down, just give yourself a little challenge, breathe. Happy yoga face. Good, inhale. Exhale, push the ground away, center of the body comes up, top of the head for the sky. Very nice. I'm gonna move my chair out of my way, but very close. We always want it just kind of right there, little fingertip, just so you know it's there. We never want to worry about that what we're doing is going to make us fall. So we just want to always have a little balance point there. Let's get our strap again. Feet can be apart. So when we're moving our arms like this and balancing, there's a tendency to maybe sway the back. So you want to keep your core in, your belly in, and think about just not a tuck, not something awkward, but just drawing it in and a slight point down to the tailbone. If it ever bothers your low back, what we're doing, play with that adjustment of tightening, opening the legs, closing the legs more, something that makes your SI joint there at the base of the pelvis happy. We don't want it to be unhappy. So arms are down, kind of in front of the legs. My legs are open, kind of a little more than hip width. We're going to inhale up and exhale nice and slow down. Inhale up. Again, if this bothers your low back, you can put a slight bend in the knees. Good. Up and reach. Breathe and reach. And exhale down nice and slow. Good. Inhale, kind of horizontal. And exhale over to one side. So we're keeping the hips facing forward. Inhale, forward. Exhale over to one side. This is more about the shoulders right now. Inhale forward. Exhale. Good. Come to forward and down. So we're going to add a little bit of a twist. We always want to be careful with our backs. So when I say twist, you don't need to plant your feet and wrench your back. You can let that side you're turning away from kind of lift in the heel. You're still getting a twist. And again, you can adjust with your arms if this doesn't feel great. Inhale up. Exhale over to one side. Back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale. Very nice. Forward. So I'm going to move my strap to my back now. And again, as much distance as you need. You can decide. Your shoulders are the boss here as well. So back of the palms, back of the hands facing my back. We're going to lift the palms up. So exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. If it feels better to bend the elbows, you can do that. If it feels better not to do that at all, you can do that too. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Once more. Then we're going to hold. Not straining, but reaching the top, reaching the inside of the wrist toward the sky. Breathe. Kind of let that heart space open. Breathe. We just want this to be a nice, safe motion for our shoulders, but we don't do this motion very much. So we want to breathe into it. Very nice. Now bend the elbows and bring the fists kind of in toward you. Exhale, push it back out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push. Your limit, your shoulders. Inhale, bend. Exhale, push. Good. Reach those knuckles out and down. Breathe. Very nice. Lower the arms and release. Whew. Okay, let's do a little moving. So we're going to step into warrior two. So I'm going to step my right foot out. I'm going to use right and left, even though it might be backwards for what you all are doing. But I'm going to step my right foot out, chair nearby. Right toes toward the short end of my mat. Right toes are pointing to the right. Left toes are pointing forward, toward the long end of my mat, toward you. Hips are where they need to be. Sometimes you'll hear your hip point should face the same as your left foot. That doesn't always work for our low backs. So shoulders can point forward. Hips are where they need to be. We're going to bend our right foot, bend our right knee. Make sure we're not slippy. And you can heel toe your right foot out to the right to increase the sort of width of your train tracks. So nice and strong. We're going to reach our arms out over our feet, ankles. Lift the shoulders up toward the ears and then lower them down. Lower them down. Heart is facing same direction your left toes, and look out over your right fingers. So strong. This is not a passive pose. We're pushing into the mat as if you were going to separate it in the middle. Lift the toes, active feet. We're really into our balance. Very nice. So strong. It's warrior pose. We're reaching through our fingers. We're pressing through our feet. Very nice. We're going to lower the right wrist to the right knee. Sweep the left arm over. Take an inhale here, and then an exhale. We're going to come back through warrior two. Press into those feet. Left hand down, right hand up. And you can also have your chair right here in front of you as we move through this sort of flow. So right hand to right knee, left arm lifts. Exhale, push the ground away, kind of use that nice slow motion. Hand can be on the chair. Looking up at the right hand. Good. Inhale. Nice breath through the side body. Exhale, push the ground away. Reach for the sky. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Let's come back into our side angle. So right wrist down, left arm reach. We're going to pause here. Reach, kind of feel that space between the left wrist down to the left ankle. If you want to really challenge your core, you can take your hand off your right knee and just kind of place it in front of it. And if you're feeling super crazy, you can come down a little bit farther. Breathe. Good. Nice inhale here. We're going to exhale, draw that body into the center, lift the torso, drop the left hand, right hand comes up. You can look at the right hand if you'd like, or you can look down, as long as the neck is comfortable. So now we're breathing into that right side body, so strong. Check in with your balance. Can you lift your toes? Are we nice and strong in our feet? Breathe. Very nice. Belly to spine. So we move the torso back to warrior two. Lower those shoulders, reaching through the fingertips, pushing the feet. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the right knee. Hands come overhead, turn the toes. So we're facing forward now. All the toes are forward. Hands to the hip. Very nice. Toes are forward, hands on the hips. We're going to inhale, bring the hips a little forward of the ankles, look up. And then as you exhale, belly to spine, hinging at the hips. You can have your chair in front of you, you can have your hands there. You can place your hands on the top of your thigh or top of your knee, back of your calves, whatever works. If you have eye pressure or blood pressure problems, please keep your head above your heart. And just breathe here wherever you are. You can also put your hands on the seat of your chair for a little support. Breathe. Very nice. Wherever your hands are, slide them up to the top of your thigh, right there at the crease of the hips. Inhale. Exhale, draw everything in and up. Straighten the arms, top of the head for the sky. Very nice. I'm going to turn the left toes out now. Right toes toward the front. Find a good position here for your left knee to be bent. Have it over here near me, so we'll be. Ooh, you still see me? Come on. There we go. Again, you can heel toe the left side open. That feels better for your base. And strong warrior two. Active fingers reaching. Find your base, maybe lift the shoulders so you can lower them. It also works, you can turn your palms up. That also brings our shoulders down, and then turn your palms back. Or some people like to have their palms up. Your yoga, we want to keep our front knee over the middle toes, not dropping inside the ankle. Check your balance, maybe lift the toes. Are we using our whole foot, the base of our feet, not our toes to grip? Very nice. So strong, good. So we'll move through our flow here. Inhale, lower the wrist, reach the arm. This side might be different. Exhale, feel that strength come into the torso, pushing through the legs, and reaching for the sky with the left hand. Inhale, nice deep breath, long movement. Exhale. Feeling that strength kind of moving through the body. Inhale, active, slow arms. Exhale, push the ground away. Feel the pelvis engage, the core engage. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Nice. Let's come over. Inhale, we'll hold here. Again, find your side angle. So we feel that strength from the wrist down to the ankle. If you want to engage your core more, you can move your hand down, bend it further, whatever, your yoga. Think about that side angle. Breathe. Strong core, strong breath. Check in with the toes and the jaw. Breathe. Good. Inhale. Exhale, belly to spine, strong core. Lifting that left arm. Gentle right hand, looking up. Thinking about the left side body. Breathe. Check in with the balance. Check in with the feet. Good. Inhale. Exhale, belly to spine. Nice strong torso. Back to warrior two. Good. So strong. Inhale here. Think about that pelvic floor. Exhale, push the ground away, draw into the center, turn the toes, and lower the hips. We'll come forward again if you'd like to use the seat of your chair or the back of your chair, or not. If you fold all the way to the ground, that's fine, whatever works for you. So hands on the hip points, or the bend in the leg, kind of remind us where we're bending. Inhale and exhale, hinge at the hips, straight back, keeping the shoulders back. Come to the point where your legs, something tells you that this is far enough. So we don't want to look up as we're doing this. We don't want to strain the neck. Head in neutral. And if you try to come forward just a hair into the balls of your toes, so we're not too far seated. We're not making it more of a pushing our bum back, but kind of up, balanced squarely over our feet. And again, if you want to put your hands on, you can. If you want to make it more about the legs, if you want to make it more about the torso and the core, maybe keep your hands a little softer. Breathe. Breathe. Just kind of enjoy this energy. Maybe a little shaking, that's okay. As long as nothing hurts. Breathe, so strong. Very nice. Wherever your hands are, place them at the top of the thighs, right in the hip point, the hip crease. Inhale. Exhale, push the ground away, belly to spine, top of the head for the sky. Very nice. Let's step in. And Tadasana, mountain pose. So arms are down by the side, palms facing whatever is comfortable for your arms. But think about your feet, hips over feet, shoulders over hips, tall spine. Maybe bring those ears back just a hair. Maybe close the eyes. Notice all that energy your body's created. And listen to your breath. Letting the jaw go, letting the shoulders go. Soften the knees. Very nice. Move the fingers. Let's piano the fingers just a little. Very nice. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, go ahead, we'll swan dive down, and you can use your chair if you'd like. Come down, you can put a bend in the knees. Inhale, we just slide the knees up to mid-thigh and keep the back straight. It's a half lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down, big bend in the knees. Again, if you have heart or blood pressure, you can bend the knees and maybe put your hands on the back of a chair to remind you not to drop your head. Breathe, kind of pointing that tailbone down just a bit, kind of feeling into the low back. Very nice. Now with your legs just like this, we're going to kind of straighten the back, draw the shoulders back, maybe put the hands on the top of the knees, draw the shoulders back. So now we're kind of in chair. Hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, push the ground away. Belly to spine. Very nice. Back to mountain pose for a moment. Very nice. Inhale, sweep the arms up, take it in. Open mouth, exhale. Nice. So we're going to do balance poses now. So if you'd like to have your chair near you, we can do that. Apologies if you can hear the dog. To bark. Okay, I'm going to have a chair nearby. Thinking about our left foot. We're going to ground into that left side of the body. So just give yourself a moment. Presence, maybe wiggle the toes in the left foot. Finding those edges, that strong base. If you have a little bit of numbness in your feet, we just want to be nice and aware. You know, maybe even look down. That helps. We're going to come up on the right toes. Open the right knee. Cross the right knee over. So now the toes are on the outside of the left foot. And then lift the foot. So the ankle is kind of resting just below the knee, or if that's not great for you, we're going to keep the big toe on the ground. So lifting that and opening that right knee. So a little bit of a take on tree. Have the hands at the heart. You can raise your branches if you like. If you're feeling super balancy, you can move your branches if you'd like. Your tree, breathe. Think about squeezing in that core and find a point of focus. Dristi. Breathe. Very nice. Slowly lower that right foot and find a spot on the outside of your left foot where you can put your right foot down. So maybe that's out in front of you a little bit more so that your legs are kind of crossed. Now we're going to press our palms together, thumbs together, and bring the elbows in. And if you'd like, you can just cross your wrists, basically, so the back of your hands are together. Kind of a modified eagle. But with both feet on the ground, feel how your body is playing with balance. Breathe. If you feel steady or you want to put a hand down, you can try this with your eyes closed. Breathe, or not. Your body is playing with side to side. Very nice. Release the wrists. Back to prayer. Right foot over. Very nice. Presence in the right foot. Kind of ground in. Again, lift the toes here. Feel that foundation. And cross the left foot over right. Balance on the toes, kind of the back of the toes there, little kickstand. You can stay right here. Or if you'd like, you can slide that foot up just underneath the knee, keeping the left knee open. This is my tippy side. Breathe. Nice tall spine. Kind of feel that energy moving into the center of the body and out through the top of the head. Find that dristi, that point of focus, and breathe. Very nice. Gently slide the left foot down. Find a spot over on that side of the right foot where you can place your left foot. If you can cross your legs, we just want to kind of get a center point. So if your feet are farther apart, kind of squeezing the thighs together. Hands to heart space. If you think about how you crossed your hands the last time, see if you can find the opposite way. It's probably the way that feels awkward, not your go-to. And now squeezing that all in, everything toward the center. Tall spine. Maybe lift the toes, presence in the bottom of the feet, feeling the body playing with balance. Breathe. You can try closing your eyes only if you feel steady within the safe balance play. Breathe. Ease in the jaw. Very nice. Open the eyes if they're closed, release the wrists. Back to prayer, step the left foot over, and mountain pose. Just sit with that for a moment, notice. Left side, right side, and listen to your breath. Very nice. Open the eyes if they're closed. Nice big sweep. Take it all in. Slowly lower down through the nose. And again, nice soft inhale. Take it in. Softly breathe through the nose. Very nice. We're going to come back to our chair. Have your strap handy. We might use it again. Yeah, let's go ahead and use our straps. Let's do a little bit with this. I'm going to place it on the bottom of the foot. Maybe coming forward of the chair a little bit because we're going to move. Don't want to be too pinned in by the chair. And this can be more about, we did a lot there with our legs were really supporting us today. So instead of, the strength is going to be in the hands holding the strap. So instead of working your core here more, I guess you can if you'd like, but we're going to support the leg. So kind of letting the leg go, holding on to the strap. I hope my strap doesn't break. This one's kind of old. So we'll hold here. And then just kind of open and close. So let the leg relax. Kind of let the hip go if you can. When you open it, I'm actually going to put both of my straps in my right hand. Just kind of let that, maybe on the inside, it's better. Just kind of let that leg hang. Breathe. Kind of let the foot go, kind of dead weight on the leg. Just guide it back in. Let's just give it a good stretch out, kind of same thing, just kind of let it hang if you can, kind of resting against the band. Let's open it out to the right, kind of let it hang. Try to release that tension there in the hip. Very nice, and back. Do the same with the other. Keep the knee bent first. I'm going to go ahead and just start with the bands inside my knee. Kind of lifting it about up a little bit, finding that relaxed point. It's hard not to grip the hip. Just let it be heavy. Breathe. Think about your shoulders and your jaw, trying to let the leg go. Good, and then open. Letting it hang. Breathe. Good, using the strap to kind of guide it back to the center. And let's extend. And let it hang. Sort of the foot pushing against the strap. And open. Ease in the jaw. Trying to release that thigh. Very nice. Guide it back. And release. Up to the tiptoes. And down. And up. And down. One more time up. Let's open them, kind of rock out to the little toes. Then come in to touch. And rock out. In to touch. Once more, kind of find that opening in the ankle, outside of the ankles, reaching down and out. Good. Belly to spine. We're going to draw the feet back up and then let them collapse in. Reaching the inside of the ankles toward one another. Very nice. We're going to move towards settling in. We're going to do a little bit more with the arms, but if you'd like to move to the floor or a couch or a chair or something else, we just do a little more with the arms, but get comfy. I'm gonna grab my socks actually because my feet are cold. Got these yoga socks with little grippies on the bottom. Nice little Secret Santa gift. Okay, so finding your comfort spot, you can lean back a little bit if you're in a chair, or if you're on the couch, this will work also on the couch. I'm gonna clasp the hands and then press the palms out. So palms are reaching out. We're gonna inhale, arms overhead, just to your happy place, not past the happy place. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Closing the eyes if they're not closed, if you'd like, if you don't mind. Inhale up and hold. Just reaching through the palms in a gentle way. So this is not in a straining place. If you need to come down, come down. This is not straining. Breathe. Eyes closed. Imagine pressing the palms a little further away. Nice big inhale. And exhaling through the mouth like you're blowing through a straw, lower the hands. Very nice. Back of the hands at rest, either in the lap, on your belly, next to you. And just allow the breath to move in and out of the body. Imagining your whole body gently taking in the breath. And imagine your whole body exiting the breath out and down. Gently breathing in, gently letting go, breathing out. Softening the jaw, allowing the teeth to part just a little more, keeping the lips closed. We'll return to that softened ujjayi breath, that ocean breath. So we're softening the back of the mouth, kind of mimicking this fog sound as you inhale and exhale. Gentle sound, gentle tongue, lips gently closed. Helping us focus our breath. And 2 more. Nice. Keeping the eyes closed, bringing the fingertips together, palms open, thumbs to the heart space. And allowing that place between the hands and the palms to be our breath, our yoga, our peace. And breathe. Very nice. Palms together. Inhale, fingertips toward the sky. And exhale down. Thanking yourself for your yoga, for your breath, for your time. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste, everybody.